want us to?
Oh, we could probably change, ladies.
You okay there?
Okay.
You want to come here? Put the shamas together. Sit down. Sure, no problem.
All ready? Okay. Good day, ladies and gentlemen of the press. Sorry to be late. We were at a meeting, and it ran a bit late. I understand some media personnel left, but I want to apologize for the late start. But with me here this afternoon, we have our young candidates, new and young candidates that are on the People's Progressive Party civic list. To my immediate left is, to my left here is Dr. Tanika Smith. Next to her is Dr. Vishala Sharma. And next to me right here is Mr. Mahinder Sharma, no relation. And next to Mr. Sharma is Ms. Vanessa Ben. And next to Ms. Ben is Dr. Clive Jagan. What I'll do, I'll ask the candidate to introduce themselves and say why they are on the, they have chosen to be on the PPP list of candidates, and then we can take any question you want to ask. So we'll begin with Dr. Smith. Hold on.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanika Smith. I'm a medical doctor. I at Western Aurora Regional Hospital. I'm 26 years of age, and I have joined the People's Progressive Party because I want to be a good soldier to continue with the good development, to fight for the good development, continuous development of our country.
Dr. Sharma.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Vishalya Sharma. I'm currently the medical superintendent at Achat New Amsterdam Hospital. I joined the PPP list because I see strategic leadership, I see a good vision, as well, most importantly, a dynamic set of youths willing to take the country forward. Thank you.
Members of the press, good afternoon. Members of the press, good afternoon. My name is Mahinder Sharma. I'm 39 years old. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Guyana Energy Agency. My background is in electrical engineering. I have a Master's of Science in Energy and Environment, and I have a Doctor of Management in Organizational Leadership. I am a candidate for the PPP because I believe that the development agenda that the PPPC administration has pursued over the last 2+ decades is quite impressive, and it's a development agenda that I want to be part of. Having worked with the PPPC administration for the last 17 years, I can certainly attest to the manner in which they do business, and I find that to be honorable and respectful in every engagement that I've had with them.
Thanks. Ms. Ben, I'll move this a little. Yes, yeah.
ladies and gentlemen of the press, good afternoon. My name is Vanessa Ben. My professional work is in the field of agriculture, forestry, and environmental sciences. I am a member of the PPP Civic list of candidates this year, and I'm very proud to be on that list. In 1992, the PPP Civic went on a charge, time to rebuild, time for change. We are rebuilding and making changes in Guyana in a very positive way for the last 23 years. And I'm confident that with the vision and continued work of the People's Progressive Party Civic, we will continue in this positive direction. Thank you.
Thanks. Dr. Clay.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, my name is Dr. Jagan, Dr. Clive Jagan. I'm a dental surgeon by profession, and I practice at the Jagan Dental Center at Lamahan Light Street. Well, I am not one of the young candidates. I'm a pretty old candidate. I've been a candidate for the PPP in 1985. I've been a candidate for the PPP in 1992, and now I'm serving the PPP once again at this forthcoming election as a candidate. I have been a member of the party for quite some time. I've had varying opinions as time went by. But now I still see that the PPP is the party that would take us forward for a proper development of our nation, and the only party that has democracy at heart, freedom for our people to exercise their rights to vote and everything else. And thank you very much.
Thanks. There you had all the introduction on why this person have choose to come on the PPP list of candidates. Any question?
Yes.
Anyone you could ask? Yes, Chad?
Chad Ramsey, Frontline News. Question for Dr. Jagan. There were reports, we've seen this in the media, that the PPP has moved away from the principles of your father.
Not my uncle.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
How would you view those?
Well, the media depends on which newspaper you read. You know, the media seems to be pretty biased at this time of the year when elections are around. And in terms of moving away from their principles, I really don't agree with that, because I've seen development. I've seen their presumptions are made that they are moving away, but has been no valid proof that the opposition or anyone has come out to say that the PPP has indeed moved away. They still stand for the same policies, they still stand for progress, they still stand for democracy, they still stand for freedom of the press, and everything else is still going on. Look, the press, I mean, today people can jump up and say anything on the press and it's carried. Prior to 92, you were being locked up for saying anything off of the way. So I don't really believe that the party has moved away from the principles of Dr. Chetty.
Any other? Yes.
Mr. Sharma, Tanika, Percival Sharma. Mr. Sharma, there's a call for persons who on candidate lists and are in public office to resign from the public office. You were particularly named in an article this morning asking whether or not you will be resigning from your office. And may I ask that question now? Will you be resigning from public office now that you are on the candidate list?
The way I read that article, it appeared as if Stabrook News inserted my name in that story. We got to be careful about the news houses reporting the news and not making the news. But to answer your question, nothing in the GA Act precludes me from being a candidate on a party's slate and serving as a chief executive officer at the same time.
Next.
Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News. Mr. Jagan, just a follow-up to Chad's question. I recall Nightly News or Newscast interviewing the son of the late Dr. Chetty Jagan, and one of the things that he mentioned was that indeed the party would have moved away from the principles that his father stood for. One of the things that he mentioned is that when you look at the lifestyle of certain government ministers when compared to Dr. Jagan, you see a total difference. And one of the other things also he mentioned is that his father wanted an inclusionary government whereby you have persons from various strata of society involved in government. I'm not sure if we're seeing that representation in the current, in the party that you're supporting?
Well, in terms of inclusion, even when the old man came into power in '92, he believed in inclusion, but he wanted to go about this, and he started with the city council and the elections in terms of sharing governments, and some trust needs to be established before you can go even any further. And the opposition over this time has not really given much trust and, or what should I say? They have not shown any yes, change their attitude towards the PPP. It's always an antagonistic sort of relationship they keep having. So that is one of the problems in terms of inclusiveness, in terms of government. In terms of
The lifestyle, when we look at the lifestyle of
right, lifestyles
because
have
Dr.
changed.
Jagan stood for a very simple.
Yeah, he was a very simple man. I will tell you that. He was a very simple man. He had sheep in the yard to mow the lawn. He was very simple. He was an individual. Time has changed from then to now. People have, as I said, achieved more. Does that answer your question, sir?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me thank you all very much, and we'll continue this kind of introduction of our candidates during the course of the week, following up to the election. Thanks.
Before you go, can you say if that forum advocating is still on for this evening?
No, I
Will
can't
you
say.
present that in Prime Minister Chairman candidate?
No, I can't say about it.
Motion, Mr.
No.